to na be wia na you nullify about of that any just cause meanwhile that on na buy voter no onye party to the suit o yan fa na nko yan friend mpo evidence am e can say ni vote no or to the year no to the year and so that is my stick on it. So please let's be very careful. NDC me fight one man mama. The fact say Ghanaians overwhelmingly voted for you, no. Men not too many routable with this even third-term agenda. So the more people trust you, no, the more people will hold you accountable for anything you do. Okay. Can I say since you talk about Mao 7th December, the day I just sworn Mama in 7th January, I can tell you, the following day now, I'm started say, lose confidence in you. Wouldn't it here? So say you talk about Mawa. Obey president now started with Juma Pena. Who started lose votes? Okay. It started from the one identity. It started from the way I even structure our government. In appointment, we appoint to be, appoint to be. Okay. Obi. If you so starting now, if they not all take decisions, I affect a man for. If they won't say that, promises be on to me. Currently, if we are to vote today, sir, more than 1 million, mama no. Because as we speak now, no, that internet they be no watch here. Every government will call second term over to so never think say Ghanaians I still love you the way you think say Ghanaians and then more being what you say like you are whatever you are doing will be paid. No. And you be now you but I'm for Ghana for Adiba so be so they say so yeah they don't be a President Mama allow people to talk and criticize you. It's far better than when Ghanaians are quiet is dangerous. And our judges are putting all of you on notice. Say, Ms. Remo, when political motivated cases bar, Munya very, very careful the way you are handling it because say see I know okay see Justice Branch say MPP for MRK tour. Say that Munya 2 minutes. They also come and show you a power line. Say no to kunwa. Now cause some. Yes, over to me. Oh, una uji we no frame no. And una uji yen. Nti mo am we jeli na mo agi 2 minutes. Amo mark mo a the moment about to know about against him, also a judge. One share attack for motion, so one share enough way, and one share upon people have come to even eliminate you. That's my fear, security wise. So your judge now, your case are very, very careful for judgment and for how now, Blanche, please, kindly wait. But for money, you know. So all jelly, no, Jane, 70 years. Now, who nullify not for now, Jane. Now, movie says, so no, or yet man die MP Benedict. Say, what could ye Jumadin? Who do seek a question elections move? No one day not obiti. One pen now, not rerun. Sunday rerun it. Intimacy, Mr. Mama ask review. Say, my lord, a bit to me. Crew are in power. I may bomb pie say case in the cocoa pillar. The pre-court judges in the 3. I pray that they will do the needful and reverse the decision to me, unconstitutional. Evaluating the right of the ordinary person who went to vote and parade the principle of stare decisis. Just a Tukuba case. Nanado versus Nama. NDC, it's a president. Judges, any more duty, say, but declare election results. You rather confirm the decision of the EC. That's your role. That is what Atuba Kachne.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
mami wa young one. Every time I'm a Jawasia, I tell you, so Mama Brava sister, and I do want to mommy wa young one way. Every time I'm a Jawasia, Michelle, so Mama Brava sister, and I do more, not tomorrow. Mami, why young one? Every time I'm a Jawasia, I tell you, so Mama Brava sister, and I do want to mommy, why young one way? Every time I'm a Jawasia, Michelle, so Mama Brava sister, and I do more, not to Tina mami ya kanchi Niwali chuo ni maso Kanya mikini mi ya babrae Kasimoni pa mwani pa Ajuja mingwana waru Ashia kwa di yesu Masisa cry Asisa Aisha meshe nyamino Ashia kwa di yesu Jube umia mami wa ya mama Yosusu ya mama Ube umia mami wa ya mama
Papa, obeso hu ma gise o subject.
My young mama, my sister, crying, my sister,
Oh, you could try every moon. Memo medical chair a seafood na offer and Peninsula Serijawa na Diaspora. See, for 8 good years, for the first time, President Kufuor by EB2 can be an Owase, Sir Iria. The Mofra President Omoko was 50% in all the 4 core subjects. As you heard, the math and 38%, not English. Aqua 42%. Yeah, the two sided assets. Because of fact, no matter the scores are a crani benyano, the English and a math mubako, those core subjects, especially English and math, the mubako, echo failure. Own to mean university, own to mean poly, own to mean technical university, own to mean college of education. As a matter of fact, own to mean to the woman siana so copium say or bachelor or core subjects and English name or every year. 2 years is a party go. To me, Emma, teacher for extra intervention allowance. Now, Emma, one more extra 1 hour. Emma, want to try across the whole. The whole students say what power to go in school the era of extra classes for only the rich the man crying at the sian pepe contact hours call and him and what tree the share said the first just to ye a corner in mark running Yakumapa, Akumato Yum, the Nampo, the sign a Canena, not a scaffope, and our mamma, it mean your past questions. And they prepare Omoho, and the CC, Omoho ahead of exams now ever. No to be else, some will be the year rehearsal, you know, that confidence. We are suffering in a brofono, our exams by a cry. Takrane Quacocho SAT, any exams be a quacocho, say LSAT. Would be kind of practice it, and a textbook, no, a be bare 500 pages, no makoto, a big internet based, you know, dummy test. Or Metraho, after they will spend hundreds of dollars to go and do that practice. Nina Ebuab, they will do have confidence. Then be by any before they can celebrate. Say, I feel crowd yet, Yan Tranquana debut, and I sorry, past questions in Kwa, and the top, Edema and Crano, and you know, and no Amahumesia, Aquaform. Nina yesterday, Munyanti and nothing. What we are telling you is that, Mofrano, what's no money they still need to build their confidence and prepare ahead of the exam. And that is the reason why you might a few weeks or so to the exam. No? Or more at the past questions, at the moment, now or more build or more confidence. They or more condemn. Whatever thing that we're doing right, our more annual more fair. Our President Mahama Nankasako the campaign move at the time now you're more afraid a chopper at big Rupia West Africa. I'm at the top 3 prices in the whole West Africa, no, and more from me and say Ghana for and communities are price, no. Mark Ghana, you know, any Ghana fund, you know, West Africa, you know, will be out for Ghana, Umesia, and the impact every abasono. Well, I'm petting my money and this before they be. And yeah, the Papa Biana Mofrana yet, name Mofrana Bon, and Professor Kufuado, Akuria, as I'm Simuamahom, and as I'm listening more practice, and I'm at Mofrano, and yes, Stella performance. And now, I say, results we be told Jaw study social media, Facebook, Twitter, near NDC communicators, NDC government machinery active of Wegum, Anna. I feel woman with the real strength of Ghanaians. I feel woman with a more fun real strength. Nakaleno, near Yemawam, and you were inflating the grades. This is most shameful. This is most pathetic of a failing government. A woman said to the Akwajin in some the standards of education. A shine, a falling. Can be humble. Now we're taking a step back. Bank wire investigation interrogated say. What was being done in the past, now a minimum, English, math, social studies, integrated science, our West performance, now a year around 55 to 60 near day, not yet, a shine about 40 something, you know. It should be of concern. English was okay, but even that requires what is the total 69.00. What is the total last year, dear one? It was marginally lower than last year, dear. And and a bang, English and a bang last year performance in Okaka, a year pass rate. Now the Akani now to shine, and my mouth, dear. In fact, the number of people is failing with math, and yet more fracketwa. And the air can say, Ministry of Education, any President Mahama Abai, a woman see any idea politics. A woman see any idea, I'm no casa. Now, the Dimwa predecessor, one year, now criticizing him. The say, who's known a Bebuano. Number 10 and 12. Number 3, one more that tinty. Young to Tosa and the piano from Waproso, no man says some page abuse. Because education goes beyond propaganda. That promise to be a promise here, a woman's sector be almost 65 to 70%. What done with Amawom? I'm afraid the Aniaka said, wow, but just Kadia my headmaster. I couldn't get on point. At the appointment,
I know what to say.
And then one so they say, headmaster Snakasa, Uncle Free in Yoma. Because who was free, I would mean here. And they say, I buy Nakasako Jaffo. Papa Stockmo, Eko Jaffo, Copem, and the Anama School. Supply the Yasso on supply, and they say, what say, headmasters and one for Mutin Quadi, and go free be. Copim said, Obinia come out. Yet the 2 women with politics are. Yet that's never said no. We say, and Cray only 40-something percent to pay. And a bit to me, at 12 money. Only 40%. Because only 40%, a little over 40%. And to me, a passe, a year mass. Your con is that, and another year tear we should have had a progressive increase and enhancement of our education outcomes. And if you acquire the Biarada, never again. But so far.
Baba, Adena, young folk, in blame so Emma, yen teacher for so. Be a teacher for us, a beer, one more syllabi and woman uncover. It be all crowd the approach to maybe teaching and learning. I was school and yet the best. At to say,
over a teacher for you could blame more many when you're in the Biarada. Son said, a teacher for a woman who are President Kufadu are buying a boa, Dr. Matthew Puku Prempe, a boa, Dr. Educhum. I can't be Wabuaye. I want more a tire cheap, reliable, dependable partners, very competent partners. Ma, more free performance. The picture more Eddie Drew Pempenswa, a the beacon in Africa. One over Fabri, I mean, it is about leadership. One a teacher for now and over Fabri. It is what they and to your pa, and it is a pa. A teacher for a boy, and so Mujina, now you are more terms say, Wama Kaku, Yamma, Franunti, and the Nyasa performance and one. They will also show you the true strength. They will show you. Because see, every intervention in education counts for an outcome. Don't blame the teachers. They do purpose, so they were NDC, Abaya, they were blaming teachers for poor quality food. Now, Kurani dinner saying, oh, Jubilee House, press conference, and Minister for Education, blame teacher for and a teacher for no, and then said the Anapaman Kurani, and Omunia, the Anapam Omuni. And the question is, what did the Koi and the teacher in one more 1 year now? Woman is enough for the period, and one could say the Anapama. And you know, when you know, now so Monaco, or no one could jump on the copim and cook free your man, and Kakramount, who work with the one and cat and quine, who work with the one for Kruman to one to who work with one for friends, the Presbyterian to Wufuso. Meanwhile, Scaben had a man. We see, so that blame game now, one more blame with teacher for. I don't think it is fair. You can't blame our teachers. Blame intervention. And we have budget here on the ban and say, I will say, one of the pages say they are going to upgrade 200 category C schools to B schools by building so and so. One of them say, Munyante Masiafe, NDC, Munyante Masiafe, and you're building Cochrane Crane, and upgrading school, and a performance, and investment in the right intervention, and no, and accounting for upgrades in their performance. Performance, no, anymore, and with me upgrading, no. Now, could you see that simple? Now, a then say, and idea, so the Aichi. If you ignore the little interventions, I know our direct impact on outcomes. Now the put me now from back home. That is a dancing quan, and a dema when you improve outcomes. You are missing the point. But you see, the entire philosophy of NDC when it comes to education. I am sorry, Waka. Now, young say, I know I'm too. Make us a good way, you know. Yenya wa mno say umesia. America credit in Tamuno. Sabi. Started a show. I was a BBM. Ereka say, Yanya boy a bro. Because, oh, here, a umesia. Let the net here, Yanika crank up, ball cat, or fears such as a home. Uncle, and a waffle one so through PTD. Rabbi near can say, Omunian Parents Association because, sir, compulsory levy. Never one. And 1 year be parents are no ministers can acquire how the man will consider the man. A crown, every be a culture and the crown, say, or the PTA can't, ye man ntro na ne that nyina ye kwa and ye twa sa nyoma nim ye nia ye tia development levy in place of PTA fees ere mama awofo ho to won say propaganda ye nia twa PTA mu na no ama wo si akofom and wo mo the PTA eba ofa wo mo the PTA ba ya rather an introduction of compulsory fees make rano one more transfers or macro manual, one to manual and crash any baby, and the headmaster be up and or the PT for no idea as compulsory fees. Parents are complaining, baby, obedient because of the woman and the PT aba. In your Ghana, I will wear the mumbles and mouth. You couldn't prepare to be a decent more now, must say more mama and this is one of the PT abano. And no matter the fees compulsory about ya. You did not go ya. Who said you to tow prospectus, yem pencil, stratify a uniform prospectus, complaints be a bass and grano qua elcusqua, demands are heads be Emma and Momo Bocania dinano. Yet it is so, Marco simple no. A few education what is usually more they buy it, who share the bedding and Sabbath tour, I will force in their preparation to send their words to school. Not in fact, after them. Ninano, Obia Yedin, Obia Kasa, and the Dimwa, that these are results in so about the 2 weeks. One more education forum, offer Oka with videos. The catcher said, the Ghana for you answer, the education forum, no, the other Bogana, my ticket, and for Slobian farmer. This one, education forum, no, some Koyeno. And for so being a buy, national consultation, national education forum, and for so being a buy, how did that improve the education outcomes? How did that improve the quality of education? How? How has that improved? And you know, a waste of everybody's time, waste of everybody's resources. I mean, a teacher for a complaining, a wolf for a complaining, a school for a complaining, even important stakeholders. You know, and a year, women saying kakra, 1.7 women are buying episode over 200 years ago. So exactly over 195 years ago, Basel mission and press before Methodist 4 Roman 4 saw women saying kakra, and my year are buying later buying beso money on Cambo Moa. Yayane kakra buildings up and pencil. And then under this government, women missing house missing schools aircon. And then, Menoka say, this government, as a xenophobia, is answer one when you could say the was some echo quarter, will be your friend, Piano. Your matter is dead, and you know, one when you go for it and go for it, and finally suits. And it's your missing schools, and it's your Presby, and it's your Roman 4, and it's your Methodist, and it's your missing for now one more necessary school appearance. I buy ever be some abuawom. All simply because they say I buy any assistant school dying, I buy the chair to Foka, I buy any boat and grand hoka, and the Quine not buying and say mission school. That's all for one mom train net and finish my main thing for your dear. Make time as of 1 penny for the cheap. Make time Christian council cheap and tie a missing schools, no etchi, the chapel before chi, a time Methodist for chi, Roman for chi, Pentecost, and all the GDS from faith, I hold one. One more bread sacrifices, I want the 2 hope, and the straight high standards are principles are one of the 2 hope. Ama umesia aya kono, ama ne, Ubia Ghana and Kabum Mindy, Ubia etumile nepa, mission school. Kunyanti timu no or banswa on son a religion. You do one or the graduate name mono unya the values, patriotism, discipline, confidence, leadership, innovation, honesty. That one that and then they are fighting Christian mission. I am telling a Christian council, all the mission schools may catch that after 124 say. They are buying or this way say, or be fighting more, rather than seeing you as stakeholders or no form of partnership. Abuadia, no form of wandering. Now, privatizing the schools, no? Oh, yes. My question be a Minister of Education and Ghana Education Service.
yɛntimi nyɛ caveat bi sɛ sɛ bi a wowɔ ɛsom bi mu like ebi a Islamic religion na wearing of hijab no ebi a wegehefoɔ nyɛ a ɛno is advised sɛ bi a wokɔ choose school na wobɛchoose bi a Islamic school ɛna ebi ni so ayɛ argument sɛ ɛyɛ nwoma sua na wɔbɛsua it is not based on faith enti ada na wɔhyɛ ne hijab no na wɔnkɔ no school
Ofa. Okromo last make Nigeria kusia mu parliament ne mu senate. Ni din kita ho no wo bisa me question back say me me nuanom a kan e ko say.
Yes, Ghana is a secular state.
Adenti na Ghana. Ye wo kremofo a na Christofo na gidi suma ho do wa ha. Nanso yanti oye na akokɔ so wo mia bi. Ni de ka kire wo mu an say Ghana no odo and then the assess from Kwa at that Muslimi ni Christopher and Tamoon, and the Gidia who was from Tamoon. As from Kokra, near who saw a Donny El Crubiato, or Mamisia. A crew happen, or Mamuha, and I have to require sorry them over here. A lot of the political meetings are costing in a crew crowd also. Say this, say PP, say PNC, say CPP. Meaning I sorry them, yeah, I sorry them, and yeah. I sorry them, they be upon the two of my political parties and found who be religion, who be alcohol. On Ghana happen, and I be quite sorry them while you be at Wama, Tomubi, a meeting, who are any sorry to no be shy, maybe an politics, maybe an union be, maybe association be, no member Christo Empire, no movie is what on suffer Imam, also up Cremumpire, I was sorry them. It's only Ghana. Excel. The kind of cohesion you walk. Yes, Sabia, a chinye, any year. And it's a net, not also what the Mara and then Maran are bambi tower tinti, what the Mara cockot, a cottage of missing schools, and say, what you say. Yeah, more kind of your Mopia Monia. Can who say 195 years in existence? Schools are added delivered to Monet and they will buy a public education, especially at the secondary level. We missing schools in free more. I'm telling you, offer. We missing schools in free more. Ye Tia Amadia, El Kumasi free. Na ye St. Monica's, ye Wesley Girls, ye Presex, Legon. Na ye St. Augustine's, ye Holy Child, ye St. James, ye Prempe, ye Opokuare, ye St. Roses, ye St. Louis, ye Omunina free. Aquinas. Na bisa ho say aka ola girls no mni ade. Na bisa ho say aka. Bishop Herman free. You St. Charles free. You St. Franz Xavier free. Na bisa ho say what will become of our public education system in the secondary cycle if you leave these missing schools out. So what about Central region? You were potting. Yeah, my dear potting. Okwa Central region. You were amount. In fact, they are one of the highest performing in every region you find them. But there's a reason why our standards are high. Because one more principles to you them. And this may buy a cut TI amount, cutting and I say Kumasi. I mean, say a Muslimi for yet and Abwa, Ama and Messia, I kono honti, and I'm the buy a coa. And no make one, me a software. Me ready say, me a need Jenny Boo. Edebema Muslimin sister ya e wo school mu ho me mo me kola enko honko kan kire wo mo se me yesofo me ba no ba be yesofo da atinti no nsi se bi e wo ho eno na Muslimin fo gidi na ye ku ni fapemo no aboama akwani ni medu san pempe so ya kono nti me ba ko ho no me kwa ko bu na ni mutia under the guise of law, under the guise of secularism, under the guise say abine e boa wo nti. So if it will be an insult to do that, then it is equally an insult to want to force Wesley Girls, to want to force St. Charles, to want to force Pisek and other mission schools to do otherwise. You see, we have in this country a history of notable Muslim personalities. One more called these meetings. They are one more believe in their religion. Where enhanced. The penny for you can say, Akrane Baha, who said the tedious nature of additional timetable ni said yes sorry ahomache class we na ka say how many days on fanya fasting wa hwa no akwa what wo so enti no compose say akwa bia di enti say wo say untie na momo no wo be force say by way of your religion enti no say akwa no yes fasting na this ya ko school from bida ko sign is our consent from say me as parent we I take full responsibility to exempt my child from dining not uncle no on come for that period. This year the school is absolved from responsibility and from any liability. And no can so I was there be unji. I sorry be 21 days, people are 40 days fasting. Before the end of the year. January the beginning of January. Now from school now, because of more they have to eat. After all, 3 years not to ODB not the beyond the rest of his life or yet fasting. And then said and any crime. And you find a lot of people from our church who have to escape that 21 days prayer and fasting because they are in school. And they have to abide by the school. This is not about religion, and this is not about mission standards. And anybody in court looking at things from that propaganda, misguided lens, they sometimes under the guise of an India and we are school and we are professor and and you may be an fata one or more. The best say we know about the standards are something so yeah. It's not about the letter, it's not about the law, it's not about the constitution, it's not about it is about principle. No, I am advising the mission schools, they should privatize it. They should privatize Wesley Girls. They should privatize St. Augustine's, privatize St. Charles, privatize Holy Charles.
Now, privatize
Opokuware. They should privatize all of them.
Yeah, privatize boy.
Yeah, privatize it. Not a bit so sorry in some movie. Not more, most of all, I'm going to say, yeah, I what public education. And you will see the number of people who will still queue to Wesley Girls, ready to pay $3,000 a year or $5,000 a year, like we see in GIS, SOS, Tema International, DPS, and other international schools. You will see the number of parents are. But at the end of the day, the people that will suffer, the one year, one papa, any professorship, one back court to send me papa. You want for us for ya, woman years ago, a woman almost minimum mara, and then you back court. They are the ones who will suffer. These people who are in the court today, and Madam Tina Preset and privatize it, woman at the very first time, woman, the woman at the Kowakutia private, abided by every regulation in the Christian Presbyterian principle you will see in this country, but they would deny the poor masses. Maybe what passes for us in Krua. And Kanina Nanka under this arrangement, we would win 30% quota under the equity friends saying allocation or 30% Emma and Kura public schools to a more. They are the ones that will suffer. But if that is what the government is pursuing, say, any woman is here, and the Ombekano, and I say, find out, now, one person, why you almost here, and it should be privately funded. I will advise that the Christian Council should consider privatizing their schools. And the answer, the Obeba back, Abe Patch, or say Pacho, we will see in this country who will come back to beg to renew the partnership. And nobody should threaten the mission schools with buying and to be a pen and some more years. No. We have these schools who have stood out for a reason. We are Timota and a few other schools of free one. Most schools are any mission schools are over to the general or one now. I just knew Oklahoma. We're doing discipline, I say, and yet discipline, social Sonia Dina. The year I can't blame headmasters. I blame teacher for say woman ama discipline and yet when you have these mission schools, a culture of discipline, a principle, one more at the church and so the church more prayer there. Ovie, not a crown and Namwa. Well, to me, who the Nukwedi, the Nancy, the Cassa, means or a Juma Mukratu Aquawi, a branch or confrontation. Ocean and Nea confrontation. Osha a Nea or West Legal. Osha a branch of Queenia or St. Charles. Osha Winia or St. Francis Xavier. Oko Ocean and Cynthia or called St. Louis. Yet me can't a branch of Mischievous or Copran Pampa, no Fukuare. Osha, Womoni, and Krana. It has formed them, it has saved them. And you know, near a Nea was the Kraji, a buy or to win Semua. Not more than 40-something%. Passive mass, nearly 60%, failing mass. You know? This is not the time to want to wage war with the mission schools. This is the time to foster stronger partnership with them. I stand with the Christian Council. I stand with the mission schools. Any attempt by this government to fight them, we will resist it.
Honorable Mamino Asianope. Honorable Reverend.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
My word in me ancestor, me Indian in me ancestor. My word in me ancestor, share me quiet, let me embrace. My word in me ancestor, me Indian in me ancestor. My word in me ancestor, share me quiet, let me embrace. My word is so. Me Indian imagine so. Me no dia ketwabi. Try me quiet, Papa was a much me say. I go gini nyansani ni ya. Obi sa was a for rod. Una wudin nyansani ni mtieni na. Everyone suffer radio. Where money mami go. Ye masuna mateoni. Pama wodi ni mi ancestor. Mi nimje ni mi ancestor. Mi no dia ya kitwabi. Try me cry. Na 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 na. My wodi ni mi ancestor. Mi nimje ni mi ancestor.
Time check is 23 minutes past. They are 9 o'clock on the pay. Hot Digital Online UK and OTA. Quickly, now young Queen man pay. In the issue of the high schools, especially say, Muslims need be a now person practicing omo culture or hono. And on the assembly by now, KNUST UTAC president of the University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, Professor Eric K.K. Abevere has weighed on the ongoing debate surrounding the Muslim students in the Christian schools. In a statement, Professor Abevere also expresses frustration with the discussions questioning why Muslim students will choose to attend Christian schools if they were not prepared to abide by the institution's rules and tradition. Without any iota of doubt, if a person chooses to attend a Christian or Islamic school, it is a choice that they have made, and they must be prepared to abide by the rules, values, and the rituals of that institution. Professor Abevere also stated that he emphasized that the secondary schools are places of training and modelings, also molding minds, not centers for personal religious practice. And he also urged students to comply with the school's rules without exception. Professor Abevere also cautioned against bending the precept of the institution to accommodate individual preferences, warning that this could also lead to further demand and dilute the character and identity of this institution. He also cited that the example of the armed forces, where individuals might put aside their personal preferences for the greater good and urged Ghanaians to respect the tradition and rules of the institution that were established long before the current constitution. The statement has sparked a range of reactions, with some praising Professor Beverly for speaking out of those, or others criticizing him for taking a hard-line stance. Inti Nanseng Ubekaya school be at a Wesley Girls High School. I work Cape Coast. Na yenuanom Muslimfo a ekobi no enyema bi wo hɔ a ɔmpɛ so ye wo school mu ha bobra na gese nya de ometumi aye nti eno ho nsɛm no eba ho daire bebre ama yakeka ho nsɛma edum pempenso yi na de tene sɛ amamre wo bebia nti school bia nso so ɛwɔ ne tradition nti sɛ wokɔ sa school na de sɛ wo ye ne sɛ emra wo hɔ no ɛna obedi so na saa asɛmi obi ɛde kɔ court ɛsɛ wɔn fa ahodie ɛwɔ school ni titiri no wɔn ni wɔn fa ahodie nti court no ɛnke bi ma wɔn nti wɔn de kɔ down Supreme Court na no na Professor Abevere ɛde atudwa sɛ school na wo kɔ no ɛwɔ ne hyehyɛye ɛde sɛ wo kɔ sojem sojafoɔ wɔ mo hyehyɛye a mo fa wa wobɛdi mmara bi so ansana wetumi enya kwanya ene ɔma yedwuma ene wodi mmara no so na fama wa na eno ano no enti saa na school no nso so te enti ma school no enye na dwen sɛ obi eba be hyew sɛ saa di na titiru na sɛ wo ye eno de enye ade a ɛtɔ asom enti no eno ho nsɛm enso wɔ hɔ a ayɛ dare ya twu ho manso I work out na nipa no bebre na nso so no e de sansemi aba betudwa Friday yenua Royal beba be kamisa na yedi sa nkomo yi nti Royal no pa mi chiachia the West African Examination Council released the provisional result of the candidate who sat for the WASI for schools candidates 2025 Ghana only version. WAEC in its statement revealed that it will make available log-in details to heads of schools to enable them access the results of the candidates. Now, it is announced that the results have been hosted online and candidates who so desire may access their results at the council's website, www.waecgh.org. A total number of 461,736 candidates made up of 207,415 males and 254,321 females from 1,021 schools registered for the examination. The figure also represents 0.24% increase over 2024 entry figure of 460,611. A total of 5,821 candidates representing 1.26% were absent from the examination. WAEC cancelled the subject result of 6,295 candidates for bringing foreign materials like prepared notes, textbooks, printing or printed materials into the examination hall. The entire result of 653 candidates were also cancelled for profession of mobile phones in the examination hall, while 908 subject to results and the entire result of 158 candidates were withheld for various specific or suspected offenses. The statement added that yet still some subject result of the candidate from 185 schools have been withheld for alleged collusion, and these cases are still under investigation. We are working around the clock to ensure that the withheld result of this candidate are published before the end of December 2025, depending on the outcome of investigations. In addition, a total of 35 persons, 19 of whom are teachers, were found to have engaged in acts that compromise the integrity of the examination. So far, 19 of them have been arraigned before court and have been convicted to fine or terms of imprisonment. The remaining 16 are yet to be presented before the court by police. Beyond that, the court may decide. The list of teachers will be presented to the Director General of the Ghana Education Service for further disciplinary action. Some exam results have been cancelled due to more practices. Na afi results no ankoye ena yedi hu komo. I just say a lot of them had failed in various examination results. I koso ewo wasi. Into a total number of 5,821 candidates, represent 126, were absent from examination hall. Now just say 5,000 people into me Uncle Troy's, and because they were absent from the examination hall. Now, in about 653 candidates were also one entire results were cancelled. 908 subjects result of the entire result and 158 candidates were withheld. Like I said, nipano dodo na nsuso no wayekfo nsuso ede tabo atu omo results no so. Na ayen nsem bebre se ehimfa na nsem yifi a teacher fo a omo nsuso compromise with some students. Now mamo apokonkron anase binum ede materials bi ni ade koy exams hall no. Sa teacher fo no so no any student ni bino binum be face the law court. Na just say more practices no and also so they will file a civil issues against them. Na just say on akusha maybe an okwa terms and conditions no so be man bi kra na ye fine e be fine o anase be twa so kakra na ma custodial sentence bi anase bibi anase say e bia obeko prison for be 2 months bi nti eno ho asotwe enso wo ho na waik de enyaman bamba we provisional results nti dipadodo na ye exams no emano ye be 254,321 and mbemania 207,415. Like it's about 1,021 schools and participating in this examination. More practices ni other things being so aba. Ye kwe ni mna to admede no so anopai. Nano ena nsɛm bi enso beto dwa titu efa mame kunedu a wonya ne baby ko enti mame kunedu nyame mfa ne kransie weekendi ena ye pe no krabia amanfo ko gya ne kama na osofo bi a na odi nkomo anaso oma speech ewo mame kunedu eye na se no nsɛm oka na oka her excellency no say nana do dan kwakufu ado na je say nana do dan kwakufu ado no ewu na say mi bae na social media for say papa yi na adai eden na esi na eye nse bebre nkofu atwitwe ho da wira keke bia no mo chese na no ene fomin enti adwobrewo na manfo na ni pe yo ba ene we free mu ma me kunu dudu obi anim no nti esi dan ena nana na ewo ho no ena ekoye nana adodan kwakufu ado na je say we play a little mischief and witty ewo ho jamafo bebre na edugu papa yi so say papa yi aden wa sheda na obawu na wo kan tribute ana say wo ka bibi inspirational motivation bibia na eno nso so no president a wetwem no ni din ebeye eden wom eno ho so nsem amanfo bebre na enso so eka ho nsem bebre ewo social media platforms no so yabekọ enim na to adwede nso anopai tew na yako okay 11.7 FM baba na yenso eba acknowledge proud sponsors na yato adwede no so na enche na 1st of December 2025
again ko ba ya e wo se onu ne ye single ne out e ka se ye yi no every mo de me ma baba be shem na o se ye ni enu ye na ye the leaders of the house na u ka ye tire abomu no e ya de papa it is abre na danwa And I'm thinking, Crata, and I'm Mr. Speaker said, no, ye decline. Here, Raffenio, a war. In a was a down a war, a war. They're talking you. Ye constitute delegation. Near ye decline, Mr. Speaker, who be Mummy, and say, yes, share quarters, especially Sabreya, a majority for a drop so part, no. Send ye, no. Yet the new Mr. Speaker, ya dear to see the Nippon Kuno echo. Bako, a observer position. And Mochi, and I form delegation. You say majority form for a noom, na see and family. Yes, side, ya agree. Nipa, a was here, dear or moko, yera, a senor, a come, a yera brand, a champo, and a yera, and you make it. Oh, for me and saying, Omona, ye do war moko. And this our ninja, and will be this, yes, choice na ya no opeso ya de ewasa wo ya nse wo san de ma ya nse yentrase na yenhwe ensisa ya bitime ba untime nsego evra afenyo marking out say ono na every mu there be unisa to me no and I would need 2 means to say yeah list no kura ya de aba no u punyi na egu na wa ye de wo ankasa wo pe. Engineering and consensus building that yen war a hono. The basis na anya writer ma of a fabi edi yaw. A piece I yaw no any idea. And I feel to me who say, Moya ne sansa na mo pesa mo camp me name leader three boom. And also dear, it me maho quite a man ye. And now a biomon so. More fast motion, no. Yem no a more kind of once a will be anyone. And a man be free, yem penny for or matter parliament, I say, you are not on play, and the yevra need to, as sorry can say, I dear way, dear, a leadership issue. And Mr. Speaker, Kabaya, Mummy and Jai resolution. Na mon kwatena se na mon nwene we hu ye mon fa agreement na mon family house no na ye move proper motion na ye fa resolution to so ni nyina Mr. Speaker and tie and will call ahead no move motion and na what say Mr. Speaker say there be kwan amodi afaso na enya nti Mr. Speaker say onye mi din free. Because I think it's so tietia. Yen your minority yenim or far emrana and say yedi wape and you which is not right. Yes, you're right. It was a ye. Nekaya was you obey me at the aqua or throw me back so obey me the aqua a bra one family and kahu but obema echo was a phone say actually, or the south a dinner baba come. The echo was a honor, and the echo was a who's a constitution of the delegation. How be womb? A tia womra Article 18 of the supplementary act, our the edge man. A tia, your medical account mortem. It's identity a year and your dini. Na ye putiga MPD or no needing woman no hodada. I got to mean yet because I was no say I am the leader of the house into was to mean or no I resign. Indeed, identity and I'm conform to the act no agency echo was and so it decided said there be. Indeed, my echo was for Efa delegation bagana see the this idea we won't come up. Or more by no so no. You and me and Yashi. And the ECOWAS will be him said a brother was so no matanasia. Or more than a tree and suffer or more delegates. I was a or mobile. But Ghana Parliament yɛhwɛ anim a wɔn anto yɛn nsa afrɛ but wɔn a ɛwɔ mu dada na mmara article 18 no support wɔn deɛ na ECOWAS ato wɔn nsa afrɛ wɔn dada which means additional numbers na yɛde bɛka ho ama yɛtumi ama Ghana delegation na ayɛ pɛnkopɛ no ɛni hɔ nti Ghana aban Parliament na sponsor ma delegation na wɔto wɔhwehwɛ na ɛbɛkɔ ne kae sɛ yɛfrɛ me sɛ nka menkɔ bi menyina soɔ ne sɛ matwerɛ sɛ daabi adeɛ no a yɛyɛ no nyɛ nti mentimi nkɔ nti wɔn nyi me di mfiri ne nyinaa no wɔn eyi wɔn ani firi hɔ ɛna yɛde kɔɛ nti yɛkɔɛ no ɛkɔyɛ den wɔ hɔ na wɔn nyinaa ɛde Ghana edin ba fam because asɛm wei ɛnyɛ ɛda edi kan a na esie ɛno no mmerɛ bi saa yɛwura ɔpare ansa mo bɛka yɛ a nka wokɔ record mu a bɛhu ɛno nso ECOWAS ampene saa nti sɛ nipa n'afa ne pɛ mfiri mu a ntumi nsesa no nti ɛnyɛ wadwene sɛ kyenkyere a wopɛ sɛ oyi ne firi hɔ ayi sape yɛ koraa yɛ right na watumi ayi na firi hɔ nti ɛbaa ne saa atwerɛ bio August 4th sɛ mesɛ yɛ adeɛ no a yɛyɛ no yɛnhwɛ ne yie na yɛnsiesie mesɛ speaker mekɔɔ no hɔ ɔma me assurance no sɛ yɛbaa ɔbɛdealing with the issue yɛbaa yɛnso sɛ yɛatra bɛyɛ 4-5 weeks ɛna suddenly yɛhunu deɛ epieyɛ na yɛasɔre deɛ aba sɛ yɛwura ayarega after yɛbrɛ yɛtoto yɛwura for bɔne ano a minority abstain ne yɛ adeɛ kye yɛ ano ɔde aba parliament sɛ yɛntwe yɛwura afɛnya ɛbi sɛ parliament watoto parliament resolution ase nti yɛntwe ne nkɔ yɛfrɛ sɛ privileges na wo no due process no koraa wa establish ne yie na wabɛtwe obi akɔ due process ade a ɛyɛ ɔno ane bona fide right wo no ɔno ECOWAS recognize no as a member of the ECOWAS already or 4 term nti ada na wobɛka sɛ ɔno wɔ tietia Ghana mmara so woso wonim saa mmara yi a ɛda ECOWAS hɔ dada yi nti ɛno na woso wopɛ sɛ otietia so ma Ghana yɛdin ɛba fam anaa nti saa nneɛma wɔ sɛ no nyinaa no sɛ yɛhwɛ a na yɛhwɛ the merit of it a why na wogyina ama Ghana anim abɛnya na ɔmo anwene yɛ ho sɛ yɛyɛ okura a yɛtietia mmara so na saa nneɛma wɔ sɛ nyinaa atumi akɔ so a na afei mehu the merit ɛwɔ mu sɛ wobɛka sɛ wotwe no akɔpe wɔmbu biribiara so because in the first place wosin no koraa a moyɛeɛ no yɛ ansɛkɛde ɛna ɛyɛyɛ ɛna sɛ nso ɛyɛyɛ bona fide right sɛ yɛbɛchoose yɛ members ɛkɔ saa delegation that has always been the convention and it is established ɛne yɛhu standing order koraa yɛbreki enti ɛyɛ adeɛ a na mefi sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛka ho asɛm na Mr. Speaker ɔnyene ho biom na ɔnyi saa asɛm no mfiri hɔ na ɔmmɛki sure sɛ delegation no ɔbɛ reconstitute wɔn a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛso ɛwɔ mu yie aso a wɔn din awie na Mr. Honourable Sahene Afenyomakin sɛ ne din amma mu deɛ ECOWAS wɔn ngye ntom na ngye ntom kyɛm ɛnyɛ because of anything but by wɔn own mmara a wɔn atintim a wɔn de ato hɔ nti ɔnhwɛ na ɔnconstitute delegation no mfa ne din no nka ho na nkɔ ECOWAS ɛna biom nso so adeɛ no wohwɛ ne din a asɛ yɛahyɛ da ɛpɛ sɛ yɛha ni leader Osahene Afenyo market because Osha wouldn't and Comodia Airport were NDC no more any suddenly Sanyama went. Debra or Asoka or to be better about this when you know Bekuno. But then the bad face to face and also you can't want them as in Tim Crata. Say, young Fadam ran home at ready in here or Pesu Okuno. Na yan tanaho mo kunini and sana ya baby do what up till now almost say ya papa no and what some yentie and near was and me na ya tin na stand na brabo no na yin to me and move ahead and no and na near dia and ma me nya say nyina suwe am tintim kata no e dey
na mamie weni mu nyina nanka just speaker na daroma want to be free one ya e kan ho nanka mon kan wo dem rather than say what the bab the plenary
and no na me ka ho asem no and no na me ka kire wo say and no ye ade kura bukura e bra wo mo chat say Mr Speaker chat say all ka ho asem no afutu a e baaye no no and a very simple thing. Yeah, Minya, and then Mamma Canam dear, and my woman crown own say, and Crofwa, I would say, what much our parliamentary, and even the majority side. And who say, Debbie, and dear we enjoy ye, and it's a bad. If you Munyaku could do a marble thing, and bam cancer, but I was a catcher. Say, I dear we, and here said. Ya kayetete ya huwo hu ya betumi aka no wodem kama na ya tumi asiesie ama bibi aba ba usu wuntia de eba no
I see mama na beyond a krata mo de babon tin press conference no e dia na mo to bi
de hu here say ne say enam say wa obviously decision no by resolution no ya better was say yes na the make sure say corrective measure be was say ya de ba de to me asem ye betumi aye after all parliament is consensus building here they say ti ye nyina ya bring together na ye political heart no ye akomana ya pesa ya dititi yewra Osahene Afenyo market no ye nyimfiri ho ni ntumi ntiesie because I have some kakrebi enya asaba den kura
na wo ye deputy minority leader afimu ani na NDC bedi aban na wo ye assessment 1 year on binuma kase wo mo ba ye wo mo nko bond market nko ba obosia wo mo nko IMF wo enko je hwe enso oman no gusu rane the policies ahodo yes what this sika crowd hihiem kama pa wo fam eto say looking at the spectacle
you I have that's what we have some question no but me so the metro and san me ya no the mesa ato ama wo no say wo so bottom and wo fam also and to say sabi what to na wunyi kapre ba mfa nya dia bibia ni a nsise bia wo be ye na ebe koso kama
dabi
expenditure and ma ye hunu say wo ye prudent in your niema wo so wo ye na mu na ati wo na wunti aka onya hwe na wo twetwetwe ahoma wo so ma ya de nti ye mo ye nsem ma wo so wo hu budget wo be ba ye wo hu ni ane e wo ka e wo ho ande niema budget e de ba wo de wo je na hwem wo hwe expenditure pa say we na ya spend we ya bo se bibia ankoso 2025 yes 20 year be 2026 mu ya ma niema nkoso na Ghana for ahom ye nienhwe sɛ nneɛma bɛgyina sɛ deɛ yɛreka no a na afei yɛhunu sɛ ɔbɛrima bi asi dwom ɛno ɛne deɛ kakra a bɛwɔ ka
maame yɛbɛde wase anɔpɛ yi sɛ wanyɛ bɛna ne atwetwe nkɔmmɔ
okay right
mesoro da ase paa onimonyamfoɔ Patricia Apiagyei MP for Asukwa, former Mayor Maries of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Now, what time former deputy minister, former minister, signed
You're going to network from OK 11.7 FM. It's Monday morning, first day, December 2025. Financial Services Limited and pay and so Chidom, your mobile money to major networks in Ghana. Cash pick up to 18 banks and all rap banks in Ghana. Airtime top up and we are Unity Link Financial Services Limited. And pay a proud sponsor. The Yadiomon and so Ebedi Brunye. Usika money or the Fawa, I just said that Unity Link Financial Services Limited say a 15 Ghana cities. To 1 pound. To Unity Link Financial Services and pay almost wage. The guy also said Pinnacle of Education say Brunye on you need now. At the Shuang and Seminole Pinnacle at their 2 in dada say or the construction academy who say open so year construction courses beer. But what do you have for Pinnacle and Mofaba Education? Pinnacle number no +44794 7152878 +44794 7152878. A ban of international students one person degree any masters any other areas won't be to me and so I spread on tentacles no no Pinnacle and Mofaba Education and no pay and so a cremo while one so person degree and answer foundation course biano obetumi Pinnacle dinkomo na buying biso so asem grant Emma with to me and so dia bon ho ban enti bomode answer be for Pinnacle and Mofaba Education on +44794 7152878. Ebano say business MGT law IT and also say business intelligence and analytics HND business public health and IMBA. Now universities are hodwo and a Pinnacle diomudi shibom be a University of East London Melvin House International Business School Hungary and Austria and a Noble University or US of A Montrose College or UK and Anglo Ruskin University and so UK and Anglo Ruskin London Apes College and in Nelson College a branch and so my Ghana a Awoshi DVL building or and a Pinnacle and so a branch and paying so the Heavens mortgage payment plan offers you the Diaspora client and no a title the real of social housing for and pay and so a dom a ban 2-bedroom semi-detached $55,000 na ubetria $5,000 and no a deposit na bank no obey nhyehyeye na we tria $50,000 na mawo na every month be obetria $553.00 ama bank no na upe 3-bedroom detached and $100,000 na no so no £10,000 $10,000 obetria as initial deposit na bank no ay arrangement obetria $90,000 na mawo na every month bia no obetria $1,152.40 na just say no for 11 solid years enti omo edisan hihye ni package abreya ye wa manone 4-bedroom detached and also $135,000 obetria $35,000 now $100,000 will be split and also be financed through the bank now $1,280.45 and also every month requirements will be here say bia wo pese uto dani bi now so ye land owner and say property owner a proof of identity, passport Ghana card, and also say employment contract, residency or work permit, recent passport picture, 3 most recent pay slips, 1 year bank statement. Intini nano for real for ewo plus 44791 737 6631 plus 44791 737 6631 and plus 233 244 764499 plus 233 244 764499. 10 year Rehoboth Social Housing, AGN and Co Limited, a chartered accountant business advisors, specialist in preparation, annual account, bookkeeping, self-assessment, especially for Uber driver city, where Uber driver no nyamre follow taxes are. A bank company registration, all kinds of mortgages and remortgages, and no remortgages, and near AGN and Co Limited. Formal ewo 016344 70495 016344 70495 and 078830 777 742 078830 777 742 and your AJN and Co Limited and pay and so chidom. Then I also say EDAS shipping also a special offers na £3.65 per kilo and we by air and a sea £40. Omechira Kwan 65 Upton Lane, Forest Gate Echo 7 9 Premier Bravo. Enti no EDAS for more boxes and drums and also say airline ticket and money transfer. From more 0203 976 0697 0203 976 0697 and 079 473 61067 and no EDAS shipping. I don't pay so Fatherly to for Yenia Francis Finsbury Park, Fatherly Visa Travel and Tours, and also be to me about passport won't send some airline ticket and now say we open passport for an answer open so renew passport. But what they are in the menu quick passport. Like I say, Yenia Francis Finsbury Park. Friend was 0207 6193843 0207 6193843 079 3965 6111. Finsbury Park, 57 Stroudsgate Road, London, November 4, 3 Echo Green. Fast paced money transfer for so new apps no but to me ako FP transfer apps no but to me at download ako ubo FP transfer app na just yama Google Play Store and say Apple Play Store na manfo ediom ho dance papa say fast pace so you see ano again treha enti okwa website won so a fastpacetransfer.com but me asend sika afa ho na just say you are good to go. Competitive rate not an issue at all. To make sure say by using fast pace money transfer no the loved ones will continue to cherish it. Na beyond remittances into fast pace and pay and so chidom. Hot Digital Online UK and so annual fundraising campaign. There are too many dada say Hot Digital fundraising tea. Mwaka ka unso petumi upese odi buano. Ubetumi actual number see account number any sort code. Any account holder no Hot Digital Online Limited. Hot Digital Online Limited. Na account number no is 763 64379 763 64379. Sort code no 090128 090128. Interno Hot Digital Online annual fundraising and so no. Emmanuel Fashion see and Kyle say bano decorations are traditionally obetumi address kente papa ne kaftan cufflinks need the keka ho na uyo special occasions bia obetumi abe decorative kama intino Emmanuel Fashions for 079 049 50636 079 049 50636 eno Emmanuel Fashions na Lemfi Ghana Limited say almost year end of year party and community awards on the 7th of December 2025. That is a weekend. Our Regency Banqueting Suite, 113 Bruce Grove, Tottenham, London, N17, 6UR from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Free food and drinks, honoring our own and building our future. And no Lemfi, Sikamania Krabia. And paying swimming car also say E&J Handyman, and carpentry works, door fixing, and hanging, fixing of kitchen wardrobes and wooden floors. And know your E&J Handyman on 074324 02117. 074324 You know E&J Handyman. I don't pay me Kyle. Send wave money transfer. Say Omu Mamu na Fishapa. These days, some apps dial quickly. One moment they are working, the next day they get suspended for a whole month. To download the send wave money transfer. We be £10 credit by promo code Hot Digital. I know send wave money transfer. First, you get a first time customer. We £10 credit. Now there a travel spedede. I don't pay also a boy chidom. And you send with money transfer.
Jesus is coming very soon. Oh, my Lord is coming very soon. Messiah is coming very soon. Oh, coming very soon. What a great news that the Lord is coming. What a good news that the Lord is coming. Oh, he's coming very soon. Oh, he's coming very soon. Oh, he's coming very soon. Would you be ready when the time is due?
And let me acknowledge my social media platform activists. Kofi Frimpong Ocean Live at TikTok. And Joyce Omu 5 also Ocean Live.
The size of the days proves that it's
more grace you your elbow and pay. Yeah, quit him 12 million so. Kevin also Ocean Live.
Killings and sheddings of blood. Oh, it's coming very.
And then check now your up to 11 not just say yeah sports team ni beba. On the agokensi hun sem ebebre. Lord is coming.
Oh, he's coming.
The call line is on 079 08443338. Nasai of Northumberland. And I pay me chicha.
He's coming very soon.
Nisawa joining you live on the TikTok. The call line is on your command pay. Na yemboni till 3 minutes past 10. You call up to 11 na ye jama sports team no abetwaso. Akosua asabia also Ocean Life and pay checha. So who ya papa. All right, yanko in 912 so hello.
Mr. Valentine, and let me say me chia Ghana for.
Thank you.
Anapa we chia MPP mighty minority. Afayo market or sahene be chia. One person I want to me I stand up at here and this for so I mumu parliament or you say Afayo market tete omo parliament don't person omo fa kwan bia house na omo pamo no fi parliament or where you catch them so munko pinakra mo fa ba na munko school amo say ye mo na education and and this for na majority so losers omo na ye mumu parliament or Afayo market yakopon shira ye tawachi and the MPP there. Hey, yeah, majority, yeah, minority, you can stand us. Mighty minority, more bedroom, I'm highly disappointed in President John Dramani Mama. Our Ghana education, also, I don't know. My disappointed in him, just say, oh, Papa, be a minister, one croma by me. Who go school, and now, oh, Papa, no free education by into you free one, who call no, who call free. Ghana taxpayer, sika, and yet they share one and there. Wababe president ewo yeso na president Kufuor enye nisu ade hunu na so the education aba president Kufuor mpo na share na na ado so beto aso for secondary school na yetete Ghana nkwala no mo so abaye president ni bi o se wo dia wo mpene enne wo ba ye we ya na ye tomo forms na ye tomo nkwara ya na ado tomo mo ko school no free akadie nda awofo so no wa betwem sa awofo ni ntua awofo no mo sika no hemfa. Well, say when you second to inquire baby to me and register. Ko sorry I was aduane ananado de mo kra ntum mfa maka ma ukra de aduane nya bi kwa na de amankwara no aduane ankwala nya bi ni ntom ntum enko school no ye catch up say papa we amokofa na bay or ye incompetent udi bibia se ne say no wase no ene ye say enkwala na fairly under na nekufado or the free education by nyina la hwe enkwala e pass the whole West Africa na Ghana na ye number 1 unkwa be so mu 1 year kwala na fairly poto incompetent papa they incompetent or say you do chumo kasa wakofa how they do so dey no nim or say you do chumo no we be school ni be say nya Ghana na yempa no kore na politics e di etrima papa no we be school ni bi or say you do chumo be school ni bi wa America brofo kwa na ehwe so ne ye adwuma na nipa we de na ye be education minister hwe schools ahodo osisi wo Ghana say ukwa abombo system school valata at say university. Go and watch Abobo System School. Obi and can't trust a secondary school cry. You cannot believe it. It's a university. Mobile a school banner, much to see, most Ghana education, Muntum feeding and Kuala failure and fairly. Obaya BBA di jabu bia pesa mama, why the basa, runway a yedi jao, watune de jemu, lolo kwan who drew a yedi jao, waseno, agenda 111 also, weja, egos, coso to aswa, among for Becca say, Yona, and Naku father, and you go to Kumskava, Ghanaian taxpayers' money. Yeah, project is Jawa, you need to continue. This man is incompetent when you say, I not to Finland, honor, incompetent, not to Finland, honor, Obosumfono, also, or back, and this is for Ghana education, I said it to money, what there. And that's President Mama.
That's it. Hello.
Valentine, good morning.
Marcus, you.
I'm going to Sonia.
Yo, jump to phone again. I say, I said, Namia, and then they done in the Mobro, whom I saw. Well, I say, I Nanika, whether quickly, Messi of Africana, or on the Iraq or Ghana, Afro player, Babe do Hitro, but do Hitro, collapse here to be Namibia. Obrano, I am on the premium in Iraq.
Don't feel more.
Oh, Professor, all turn the bag in our Hitro, one at what to see.
Oh.
I just want to cry your friends and make me out of the woman in the party. Sorry, I have this story over.
Oh, where do I go say?
I'm Valentine. They shot Ghanaian, you know, I check.
Okay.
Individually, maybe okay, because like I said, so Ghana, man forced to sit down, come up. And the mother I am to work over $100,000 and $100,000 around there is Kagitwa. Very, very easy to say, BB Koso. But at the point they say, collectively, they are failures people. They say, because I want a quick intro. But don't forget to be our non-politics. Make up politics as a man of the Bromicro. I don't have I'm a Friday after a program, no. Yeah, no, dear son, I'm saying, what's the the Lumba case in Aqua Court, and I said, why will be a Cosia and will be a winning, and will jubilate you, dear sir, and why the video call, dear sir. Dear sir, I'm saying, I will be as a country, when they are priority. I do just I want to say, I grow away and so. I grow away and so too much. Valentine, when you become quiet, first of all, they say backbone or whatever they call him, Speaker of Parliament, you know. Or you're so partisan, say, common delegation a year free, Ghana, and the Akoeko was a representative, and this is a problem. Valentine, you're going to have to tell us, I'm an partisan so much. I said, then beyond the BIA will turn into politics. Some you nip I can one school. Some you are so school, I know what be. You nipa keke, I'm a question Ghana 9 keke. All the young fellas, a majority now also saying, you know, far, you see them about 7 or 8 people. I can't remember that. It is a cast of the Mokran Amodos into Yamu 5 near year has a 3. When's where you made it? We can't be like this. One said, wait till I had to be a cassette. Chrono chat too much, but one said, no money a car. Nipa said that doesn't see the bigger picture. Then only a better kill. I know my say no, and Kayi. Again, the second point. Valentine, yeah? Ghana school education system, no, you and I have go through the education system. Maybe I said no, who go through BBI is called experience. Into now to when you start feeling maybe. What did I make it? Okay? School papa work Ghana in a mission school.
school papa apart from the private ones and any GIS and money the other main ones no government the no papa admission school. Now me argument to say Valentine, let me say na me but now I'm a parent you know who tell me too. Let's go to the learn for some babeko school papa. What is that? It doesn't have to be. I just said I'm a Christian and I said I'm a Muslim. So I was just a case yaba a opening to figure out how to. The first I was trying too much. Valentine. Service of fact say Wesley girls in the war. Our one making I can say be 90%. One bear Christians, right? That's right. If one more Muslim, maybe a bear kito heavy. If we heard Mrs. Beth thinking outside the box. Okay, you make it provision small. I'm a Muslim people. Come on, but you might not be before Valentine. Only enquire politics, enquire religion, you had but a good time a Muslim for you, Muslim for you, a fasting. Your provision kakrabamo. What I say? Once now they used to come and work with me. No, tell me I'm not Bible send permission. So I was every other could break in the fast. A common sense approach. When you are saying yes, and the other court, you are calling me coca. Then be I a coca because the leaders now you put you on place and they don't think outside the box. Valentine, I'm making. What do we fashion with this? What do we not offer about school? What do we Christians want to call Abadia? And school when your government got the other. Okay. We're crazy people, Valentine. I just say, I'm going to get one with
what's up, you?
Wow, good morning.
Morning, I'll quiet into one of
the young pass all year at the month of December. Happy new month. Your Marcos will chop up, but the name is another thing. Obaya, and that's why I can say, Fred, is that to form. And I call me, Kwam Pekam, Sansona Evoli, Kofi, Francis Chopo, Sanso, and Dickless Nana, me, Mamis Fisapo, and my main Alisabedu, of a Tamunia Chamina, a Josu, Butubia, Josia Chapa, Yafrodo, Chebusa Fujina, and so many Makajina. And Namisa, my Obuto, Yabuena, and Penifose. Ubi anwa wonu so ubi anwa wonu amanyofo ene hefo asofo nyina se nya ono ane ba se ro si dwene ba hono yesa ene obedwene nkofo ma ho na amanyofo kra so de enye wa usika o eye oman sika so oman sika e de sade amanyofo si dwene enkwala ho ewo eyiboro o de amanyofo o haje won mo mienu pe ere be dwen kwala ho o ma ka no o dwen won akasa ne ma ho o bu grum won ba na o ma abesi o manan mrs amanyosem twam a eni asofo sem ne ahini twam a enipa be wu papa just there omo lifeline ne ye twam okay no na enkwala ko school kama na awofo na omo ho ahomti nkole ko school didi kama na obi be ka Joseph be be biskabesha master ebotom ama master na akototo enwai akototo tomatoes ade na awofo motie we na fe awona mo ya azuma so say so for so pa ne say obi ube ko school free odidie uhuru bi da unti bi da obi abeka che na say on so say afedi enkola no o mo be do bofu na 24 hours if we na so bedo and dey so na entuma is so baby ho no hare edipa so bi so wadwemu no di rebeka che obi a o tse sabe obi a o yare bia no o che na dro bia obeto o che na dro bia obeto sanse no mete eti Ghana for the Ghana for pa na musakan and parliament is no me bomb in some minority room. Yeah, if you be said enketwade. Yeah, Babru mu obiso da ye na nantwie omo mafo no mo me bin akese. Enye mama o na wudim Yakobon se ma me say o Yakobon on fa wo so be ma elipa mienu atra parliament na omo ede omo party no aide asaba power na nipa nim we tia ne bebre fi say oh ye nipa do bebre ba na ye de na so duru be a Onyankopon o de ketu bi o se man de o sha ko de wa no se de oyi akode enti me bo me sama omo parliament omo be no omo ma speaker na aye bibibi speaker no ho me tip mo ahwe papa no on tiapo mo ahwe ye dako ye tia sempa ma that's why
according with the studio.
Hello.
Mama tell you.
I said Dara keep him out. Now a friend, my godly husband. And I'm an American, Confanati. No, that commander or the man, a Santafon and Smafo. She's my godly husband. But you need to come to in summer a little bit for me to polish you, pa. Anyway, Mammy Parliament be see your back as Honorable Patricia Ajay.
PJ.
No. No, quite. Kasobaka saying, why am I so confused? Nasa Parliament for confusion before the man. Then what about the other regions? Them all Kenyan now, I'm not doing my region. People are complaining about my son, the man I'm a friend, when it's honorable. Ebiara complain about him bitterly. Man could think that I imagine what marriage on easy. Let's say Parliament I confess the man. And so affected the whole Ghana. What is going on? No wonder then what Jesus is coming very soon. Others believe that Jesus has come already and he's with us and he's teaching us, unless Africa and Manoruba. Why? But see, I am confused. I don't know where to start. The same thing can be there. And I actually a parliament. The same thing that be a what shall what constituency for now. I find why you God to the people. They don't have say, they have nothing, they don't mind the people. They are very confused, everybody complain. Into Parliament of one share no one discipline number one is confusing the whole region.
Okay.
Amen.
Papa. Young corner into Dickens and Coquano. Dickens into you. Your papa, was where? But phone on the way chica client you. Aha. Better one capa, ain't you? All right. Madam Claire. Okay. You ain't you? I'm the baby.
Hey, I'm on the free also. And now, this year, a honorable Namiakua, honorable Nemisa. And now, Miss here, all my first lady, Dr. Abaya, that's in Manana, Sister Abba, or him, Sister May, Sister Abba Smith. Mamma, I'm telling me, these are what you know. And when you're the Mamma, what did you? Hey, our Ghana for Mojina be a Wayen. Our Ghana way, Mojina be a Wayen. Our Ghana for Mofu Channel Wayino, when this is for instance, Mofu Channel Wayen. Oh, our Ghana for Mofu Channel and Wayen fa, on country. Our Ghana for Mofu Channel Wayen. I got about my little. Our Ghana for Mofu Channel Wayen. When this is for instance, Mofu Channel,
yeah.
Now, Pam, be Sagana for that, and the end, and then Lisa. And once in a while, when you say, no, there you go. Or there you say, man.
one share. Now one thing we will be that. One person come one when you to go one memoir, what will be, what kind of all. Anything and any other you. Why would you many want Samaka? When you have the agenda, one a young who and you to father say in the lap. So I'm gonna pour come a quality stand on it yet. So I'm saying what to say that. Every imagine a radiator, what they did, radio, what flat, one time. Yes, if we have to get the power. We are going to say, what you know, no one will walk past, no one throw. Every way now, I can do. Walk a cadem, then we have a way to play Caliboy. Now, Ghana, for them, is the Yama with what I am. So sometime, and when you're saying, you're quite forever, yes, you will, no, you to Martin, or it's never not Martin, or your appointment, they are the aqua, they are quite a one corner, they are just a one corner, no one here, just you will, then you know, Ghana, who are you, when, hey, can you tell a Ghana look up? School on the water to say, teacher, for the dinner, what I tell them one dollar, allow Fridiana, so we will look on the matches of four. Now when you say the yay, a corner yay, then you all put in a yay, free education a yay. If you might have a show cannot, and you are Obama wasn't on the 10, you're beginning in a Ghana who the Panamerican be the word in Abiono, what is January, when you go and say, I want to learn a walk for one pack, what by the book for 4 years, the Cocomotina 1 year, 2028. So when people say they were or someone and kasa, when they and you mean
that's ridiculous. Kwame Pekantio.
Yo, conforme da no mention my ridiculous, of course, is one of them, mammy. Mention Minyama Obaya, in Tachema, in Banana. Feminianum, afraid, Obrempong, and a corner of Tainsmith, and Msiafo akanyina Ejawusu and the rest ebomu nyina abaso Marcus mema o sheben say iwu a it is a very unexpected hard thing na anoperation ya obia e kan no serious, and you can see that people are still hallucinating. They don't see the realities on the ground. Say Ghana Mama is on the rampage to destroy all institutions. Now, you can't. Sometimes I say, we should be a Valentine's not happy. But there's no way I'll be to describe the action that took place in our election 2024. Ultimately, in a way, I like those words. Because it wasn't based on sound judgment about it, a Hunsun Sanso and a Sabre Ihu. And then was a report saying it will be no demono. Nankana pay the Papa Jeffrey Mama. Share a yes, free teachers concert to Valentine. And then make sure say, concert no if you come. I mean, in seminar about by a bear me witness. A year women's organizer, year champ bear me witness. And old is no, because that time a former chairman Atakufi was no charity or Kumasi, and a formalities our policy we see. The Koma Kufuado and what it will say at the pub. It started way back 2008. Yes, so can one catch the Ghana for see bit me I free SHS. Ushepa a Beijing 2016 election. At that time, I heard baby and in this the lives of me Ukraine. In fact, they staged over 42 adverts against free SHS. Almost clearly said, almost pay free SHS. I said, any poacher almost have a market to add the free SHS concern. Are you expecting anything better? It's a young man, a begu. So, baby, as you say, near my echo. Oshe Haruna Idrusu and Nema Oye with the missionary schools. Now, be bet me a convention me Kwame say, Omo they are in to do anything better, especially Omo position. Now, Nema NDC SSA na ho Sabos Mako Trema Omo and so yes, so free teachers and Omo be practicing in any say Omo who say Ghana for Adiatum. Intimate they have no choice, but they have not changed from their position.
Okay.
So mumpe. Na emu ya. And then no kwa. Say medical canon is either the people are hallucinating or they are still sleeping. They don't see the way mama is here Ghana. Meno can say send over 200,000 students and almost feel yes, the worst results since in the last 7 years. Now why not? You share mun say and as outside baby one make institutions as no. Wouldn't say we refer 10 petitioners appeal now. The mom and now I refer the chief justice. A honor in your drew who we pay Yawod a German sati. Yawod one was my son. Just a woman 10 petitioners no or more appeals no. While also the chief justice. A chief justice no £100. And no ya na ye casse or ye a fairness and issue be disputed. You think I am chain crown. One macoin. Or say be Bia Senegalam say Yaka wasem, and then no casse. Ye Messiah who say, O say Oba, a year plain, a yedema, a year president. When in your home, you stated your position clearly. And then what over, 13 billion, Senator Kwakwakoto. Have you rendered any apology to Ghanaians as to why you said it, why you were in opposition? No.
All right.
You have no respect for us because they think, say, oh, Ghana for to Obama, we have the numbers. We can actually do anything that we want. And that's the parliament in your mother year after the markets. To extend, say, you refer to the privileges committee. Say, there now, now to a junior abba.
Oh, come. Hello.
Hello, Valentine.
Yeah.
Michia. Abusumfoni, Valentine, my Minchia na Minchia with you for. Now, Valentine, sometimes technology, it me anticipated say via callers maybe in the car, same be and I say distortion be about our home man. I say, I'll take me cap clear. I am a free bosom fianti, and semi dia doing Cassian Eba, you media swintia now, Mamma, me studio sound live. Valentine, may come and even Valentine on say, Emisa, meaning what justification na owuntia udidi matem sa. And last week Friday, so no, Obeka said me a phone. Oh, and I thought he was going to end it there. But this morning he came to repeat the same thing. And Valentine, Mr. Bissell, and then Tina udidi matem. And then Namayano,
also did you attempt today?
I none of you that will say me a phone.
Oh,
and then there's all from Mr. Aqua, me wo Finland, and I make a currency. Valentine.
Okay.
Meaning that main fast bomb, or if na I'm forward some because meaning say no mobile moon can sem papa be entino, unshedamo won semon and fawasum. And see main fast bomb was a wife high. But Emisa Misrel, Oka say, Obomi, the old say, Obi ye beck so Mahama, a memo Francois. Can wasem, but Obomi didn't say, maybe best so Mahama Momu Francois. They say, maybe a phone. Oh, certainly, dear, oh, maybe it's Obias will be obitimia, Kamitimia, no Casmitimia can be actual, but word you mediano. I don't think Sir Valentine has spent his time to come and sit in the studio for us to come and have battle on this show. We are dealing with issues, politic-based issues. Intimisro, and people are listening. I don't want to come here and engage in any quarrel with you. Ebi na oba ya kan mrebia me kan ketwe ka krebia me kan kire ni besi nde bia na oka na so ni ono ko kan ye no ma me mani mu no onka se me biti de no mu nsem e de kwa kojiska ba behwe member. What kind of talks are these? Come with substantive issues. Deal with issues that are ever well. It's Valentine may dealing with the substantive issue and they say Wasi decline. I think say I was said Harun Idrisu so far, and I think his ministry has been one of the ministries is not clocking any positive sign. Even to the extent he say Onwani members have to come to issue directives say he could not go or he cannot go ahead and announce any policies without engagement in cabinet. Okay. So this year's decline in the WASI results, I think say there must be a thorough investigation, school by school, amount for, and let's investigate the reasons. Because education is the future, is the key of the nation.
Yeah.
So if at this time first results on it. Fine, yeah, first of all, are buying all that, but let's find solution. Let's deal with the root causes of these results, and then apply necessary progressive solutions. Education at this time, Ghana, if we want to protect our democracy now and the peace that.
Oh, I was for line, okay. All right. I was for. Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello, Val.
Yeah, Nini, let's hear you.
How was the weekend?
Oh, everything was cool. And you too.
Okay, Val, let me touch on the WAEC examination result.
Yeah, the WASI.
Valentine, we've all passed through the secondary school before. When we were in Form 5, okay, let's take it from Form 1 to Form 5. We learn the textbooks. When the teacher comes and you don't understand what he teaches or what you have read, the teacher will come and stand on the blackboard with the chalk and explain to you. When he explains to you, it's there. It will never go. It will never walk away from your mind. And before we take on the exams, the GCE exams, we do mock. After the mock, then we start looking for what? Pasco, we call it Pasco, and even it's difficult to come by. Without Pasco, we had very good grades. This NPP government, they had the audacity to buy past questions for the children to study. So the children only studied Pasco, and went and did well in the exams. They didn't use their brains to do the exams, but they used Pasco. Today, the Pasco is not coming. You see the end result? So NPP, do they come to do good for the children or they did bad for the children?
What you are saying is quite disingenuous because you said we use Pasco. We all use Pasco. You used Pasco in school, didn't you?
Yeah, but
so the point is that
we study very hard.
You need to
it was very scarce.
No, listen. The point is that when you use Pasco,
the government wanted to buy for them.
No, when you use Pasco, it does not mean it is a guarantee for you to pass your exams. That one should be made clear. The point is that how to answer questions. Some of the questions you should be able to answer because there are deviations in some of the questions that you need to. You can even misquote some question to some answer. So these things happen. So when you tell me, when you come, you follow suit. You make sure that this is the progress. You have to follow suit. But you said, this thing that has come, if you do it this way, it is like your blame that has been apportioned on you, you just don't want to accept it because you need to do certain things that will help the children because it's not easy to study. So you need certain ingredients to be part of your package. You didn't do that. You just want them to go and study and pass. It's not easy. In this country, they do it. So why are you talking about this one?
No, Valentine. The issue is that the children put all their minds on Pasco because the government is buying for them. And when you study Pasco, I tell you clear, when you study the Pasco, it is all the questions that will come from the Pasco. It's only sometimes they change the English. I'm telling you, I've studied Pasco for some time, and I've realized that this is the way it goes. So the children, instead of learning the textbooks, they rather learn the Pasco. So and when they finish school, it becomes like chill, pass and forget. Chill, pass and forget. That is what is going on in Ghana. But in our time, we didn't do like that. That is why sometimes, look, I finished school long ago. I used some terms on this radio. I used some economic terms, some technical terms, because I studied and understood. It went through my brains. So if you ask me today, what does it mean? I can explain everything to you because the teacher explained to me. I didn't go to the passport. That is the problem.
I think this is like a shifting cultivation. You need to understand that the children, the way things went, something went wrong for the dissipation and the kind of result we have experienced. Why don't you think it should be a pragmatic steps for the government to take and analyze and find out, scrutinize why the children failed this examination, rather than to say because the Pasco was not there. So okay, fine. So put the Pasco there, so let them pass. So why didn't you do it? You didn't do it.
No, we will not do it.
Okay.
Because if you use the passcode, chew poor pass and forget, you will not be a very good, a citizen.
Okay.
His education career will not be fruitful because he just forget. He learned pass and forget. He'll go and sit in the office and mess up. Because
so what is the next line of action? Because this is quite degrading. What is the next line of action?
So to you, what do you think? Give me your opinion.
Well,
on
to
what
me,
the government
because the children we used to get the maximum grades when the previous government was in power. They did a lot of diagnosis. They were able to quantify why the children should be given that opportunity or helped to give them the past questions. But in your tenure, you say you don't want to do it, and this is the quite outrageous results that we have experienced. So I think I don't know what to say now.
What precisely did you think we say we're not going to do it? What precisely? Can you tell me exactly what you're talking about?
I'm thinking about something, but I cannot say it now. So you will take it or leave of you, and then we'll continue tomorrow. Then now that the result has come, we are going to analyze and see the pros and cons.
Let me end up by saying that there is no problem in Parliament.
Okay.
Because they think they are minority, they want public attention for the public to see that this is that. Look, everything that is going with African Americans is going through the Constitution, is going through the Parliament, the rules, the regulations of the Parliament.
Okay.
You understand? African American is just making noise. He's just making noise. I'm telling you, he's just making noise for people to realize that MPP they are minority, but they
are minority majority.
They say what?
They are minority majority. They say your people can't talk. They say your people can't talk. They are all sitting down.
I told you last time that MPP they don't communicate. They quarrel.
They quarrel. All right. Morning.
Oh, and me tie phone nyina.
Okay.
Ye men nyina ye chiamu. Ante kwatima, well, no so the 30 pounds aboa. Me seketu bi ensa.
Okay.
Obi tu no nyum Kofi B. Wase wo sika pim, uyi so ka preba, ye mfre na pim biem. Enti ye de seketu bi ensa. Boso mi aso, enti mani pa yiremo. Se mu mi amani ansa na fiefo do mo pressure beto mo so enti mesla mo. Me twa mo pa na mo tua na de aboa radio station no why? Eni die kwan so. E man wo fefo di kren sister abada chen man na me man se wa o hima na ne ante madwum nyina madaro ma ya mo ma mente mo nkan why? Va na no me ka send Kofi Francis di ma me wan send number.
I know Ofra.
Yeah, oh, Munina, and magic. Now, when you leave by, okay, so on the day, because I can't 9 minutes. With the okay, so on the day, and this is for the Embra. What about we just making noise. We are not talking, we just making noise. You buy a betonium, you have a what devil, you have a what's and cool, our red race. Useless talk on your mamma kind and no be no more catcher. Yes, some kind of them. Now, I was on 4 hours a day. But who dear wo kan na me beka kire wo say me mfa me fi asem ma na wo nkọ wo metie na wo mfa nkọ fika ne de ade na ne so do oje ye kukuru ni ja ya keka so be ja de wo kan ye ma me so me ma wo say buaye no ya ba na Mr. Mahama pro wa man ko wo nua no ntafo atu akotena Burkina Faso any Ivory Coast akoya kwa na wo ti wo wo be gina ho kasa na nanu nsira John Mahama because akoye be bought $17,000 akwaji amanfrafo aba amenne ya chinkola free school da mu bo wo mutuo enipa free system no ma ba so at no ma be tianfo no ma bo wo mutuo na wo be masa nipa we wo be se ninkunan now catch them say yeah be criticizing now catch them say yeah John Mahama asem na ye content na ye kono yeah for your fear asem to platform so na wutie wa bra wo da na wo ho pataku ekwo se do ho kofra wo janwoma wa wanu mu nsemo wo se kwaku bempe eno ofake Wokosia womu wa Ghana womu do kwa radio station. Pateku sa meme wa ba ya me wokuo ni motetetea. Enka mani da ho nka mewu so ye pateku. Enka meme mfa me fi asam na to platform yi so na mfa nkwaji usika de a wo de ya ho. Na woka bi tell me man ka bi antew. Woka bi tell me so me ka tell wo say won knama wo no me so nya no bi na me be wo. Eto woka meka na wo mpo ya ma kwa ma ba radio so be kasa. Na ye no. Na me comment mo no ba.
Yeah, ain't you?
Ai Ghana ya nkabo mu pa ma kusumetiawo. Na sa nkabo mu na wo hwehwe ne de bi mada. Sa nkabo mu na da bia wo ka bi mada. Afi ya ne say. NDC fo ne ma poni a wo mu ye me de ne de ne wo ka say de ayi ye no wo ba na baso. Tai what they say wo bo obidini. Na ayi parliament speaker of parliament ye no. Ene de nkoyi ntu condemn no. Ba sa nkabo mu ne de and Kabomu will be ye free education. No be the conquest in the Kiriso. What's me say no? Or be ya near my papa, no be say no. Or be ya quine, no be say no. Or be ya trim quine, no be say no. And Canadian so, no be say no. When in Kabomu papa. And before they are different. And near me behind this ya be ya bebwagan beyond ya for so. Hey, the Biameka, Papa JJAC National Theatre. Yankasi enisiko eso satam kwa na ne susu na jeje akwam edi yanya ne yanya jeje chen enso yankasa sika ni wo manu akwam de yenti mu onsi because yam gusa beboa wo man ba yesi Jubilee House ready nkrofo ye koto pre na papa kofu ofri aban mu o koto pre aba ma de ono ba na ebetena mu hwedo mo ye yesi Jubilee House hwedo mo ye na papa kofu okọ enso hwedo mo ye
ati
Ejini san krofo ne de adwene papa bia ni wo mu tilim ana ye education ensam wo mu ka fa hwe ni wo se de edua mo boye no na anya mo no dua na mo boye no na anya mo no etitafo musumu dua na mo boye na mo dia ye dia mu nyina opon wala wansesa ye de ma mu nyina la research allowances and Mr. Mahama Sadia ne de mi chop pruse Eja no de. Eja wo wa no de. Wo de na no beda draw na wo nyanya wo wi ebi no de ye IGP no. Okay. Ebi no de ye IGP no. Wo de na no beda down na wo ye adwuma ne ma ne wi wo wi no wa kira wo se wo short memory. Enti ya ka ate ne de obi anu a wo de atam asni Mr. Mahama. Useless talk, baloney, it doesn't make sense. Short memory, lazy journalist, media kaba, asante for table for, and then you told you, and it's excellency, and it's a good view. Thank you, Va.
Hello. Yeah, hello.
I fully ain't you.
You're Valentine Tinka.
Metunkapa, ain't you?
All right. Maminchia, Naminchia, Madamela. Naminchia. Yet, Mianka Canton Muku for MPP for our Casa New Benina, and I got a phone so on Yasupa 18. In the first place, Obama be a Obama be a it is over Janaka to Yakokazo, Aquania, dear, and Yatim Didi. Obama be a way aqua, into Fatu to because we are and Yatim Didi. Now, Valentine, let's look at what is going on in this country after the Chancellor's budget. You see, these are journalists in this country that they are doing justice to what the Chancellor brought out. Can we have the same thing in Ghana? Can we have journalists who are bold to ask questions to our finance minister? Look at Trevor Phillips. The question he asked the woman, the Chancellor, that you lied to the nation, that there's a black hole of 26 billion. So you need to increase taxes to fill that hole. Meanwhile, the OVR came out that there is nothing like that. Now, look at the questions that Lauren Gothenberg was asked her yesterday morning.
Yeah, Sky.
Journalists. Yeah, just like journalists that they are there for the country. They are there for the masses. Can we have the same thing in Ghana? Look at the journalists in Ghana. Look at Evans. Look at Okansi, all these people, when they get the finance minister, they don't ask any penetrative questions. They sit down over there and joke with him and say, oh, Ato is forcing, Ato is doing well. But meanwhile, there are so many questions and answers.
Okay.
You promised 51 million last year for Women's Bank. Nothing was allocated to the bank. You promised this year you have allocated 400 million for the bank. Even 51 million, you couldn't. How much more about 400? You said you are going to bring 133, which is 24-hour confusion. Now, what we've noticed is that instead of you to spend money for Ghanaians to get work to do, the money you allocated to this 24-hour confusion is 90 million. While the CEO of this 24-hour confusion, Guzitano, is demanding $4 billion, and you gave him 90 million. How do you take us for? How do you take us for? And you call this one, he's doing better, he's doing good, he's doing something good. We don't see it like that. Okay. But the thing is, you have to bear in mind that this government is a scammer. This government is full of lies. They are false pretenders. They are people whereby they've got sugar-coated words in their mouth, where they used to twist things and say things that will inure to the benefit of themselves, but not the masses. All right. Before 19, Obia take it up of a juicy position. If you want the COVID that questions, if you want to come in, I know Bestino. You better be saying Yanni. A year working gets faster more very near. It's delicate issue. But if you go to Rome, you have to do what the Romans do. Me and my team is school. And this is what I want to do. Look at a country like France. You can't wear a hijab or hijab over there. What do you mean, just? And what you work at some way you discriminate and some discriminate. It's not like that. France is going to be Mumayafi.
Hello.
Hello, Va.
Yeah, I was for you.
I've been pouring up with some for.
I don't know.
A difference. Yeah, I don't pay there. Matchia, mini and one wedding kindly, of course, say I come Peckham, come Tim Smith. Another Mitia on a pay, Mitia, also for Aqua David, Mitia, Obaya Bako, ye, Nana name, your friend saying, that him on me, no be a friend Dickness, anti Dickness, Lumina. Valentine.
Yeah.
I did be hammy, and I'm a person NDC for whether a football kind of person with the mom. And then a year almost you independent mind. Now a breviano say almost communicators no, you can't seem to know when you know it. This was service, and ya did about to have a quabatra. We are bunny free wa, no, they kind of batra, you know, or when you have a batra. And what is social media? And that's what say, oh, Felina or Mufeli, you know. And I'm say, no, you who the true colors of Angualano, into no more, need Ebeka, you know. Pepe.
And this is Pascura with the moment, you know.
What that's what I said, Yoma. Once out, Omudi as a Mivatuno. Oh, when you know, told the same life, but not me expect to me, how they want to know brutally. It isn't. If you follow one trender,
Onu should depart from it.
Hey, because Niomo can a ferry as some Casamono. Oh, Adia and
okay.
Now, and yet NDC for any Ghana for the Bia Minio Kamipekam Casas, and Yana Valentine on Tennessee. Said, oh, Cosa like or to a banana times, I know be so must say, into your dream pa, would you got to about pa anything? Because one, openini Mahama, obedi obia de hunyo ye. Onu ankasa de ne ho ade hunyo ye. Ye nim ni papa de betini aye. Ena ye nim asemu oka onye. Na so ya say ma ye ho kwan say o say be ka sansem na ne ya diedi. So na mo Christian school ya mo kan. Ena won say eye mo nwa. Mo say Ghana, you were over 72 to 80% population here Christians.
Okay.
And Timo Macramoni and Mayor President.
That's right.
Cramoni Bedia a halam and yet. And then when you're Christian president, and a Christian president in also, institution I work over 100 years, all by better say, some institution now, rules, principles, and regulations, all by no best saying now, and to wait, Mufanya idea, Namun who said, and yet Christian president, and the betting your boy or minor, no beer, or your Christonio, or your Bosunsunio, or your Hindio, not a dream pop bill, to say on him, therefore, no ideas, to say on him, therefore, Baumia. And not any has to get twaba, yen twaba based on religion. So now, as I'm seeing, I can just say, students bank and now only super Skoda.
And them be said, you show no way you should be that. Until no need. Oh, I can't so you. Idea and okay. Education in himself or Baba say no. Because the more now people are illiterate in Ghana, no, the more now almost 2 months for Guma or move follow. And the account monkono, then the public share the number of percentage of man contra exams. No, I didn't know man contra exams. 6,000 plus. It's frightening. They're frightening. Then so at here into a moo year. I said this time the Ghana for you, the best swinging Sakakra. Or bring Ponsu Diano. What's up, you?
Hello, good morning, Valentine.
Morning, Nana near.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm Adam. Me chow no busia for. Obin Ponfuse says, yeah. Kwame, Peckham, Kwame, Nana Kwame, Munya, Michubia, Mibo Father Scholar, the chief letter writer. Onona or says if checking ye faker, and I just say a fake check. And then this is for DBA. Marcia David Spirit one say to say bam. Spirit a casa ma afufunya and fast. So my sisters, they are blessed. They are main in kuso and shramo on the massive phonia. And I pay of any day. And I can't now say the alternative now more dream or more Ghana for when you share, very scary. Say, and your NPP never by NDC never. Now, dear, never NPP for the book. More two almost so no more trust now almost fire and coyenim. Near catch him say alternative NDC need a very scary to Mamma perform Mumba. Ghana for ye can't be a Mrs. Sister Dickness and I now all can. Ye emfaso be na ye be nya free ye adechia ye we ye diane ye mba school a mu kendi fo wie sika ebe fa mu edi omumba ba abroche di ombeche ebe sua bi no eno na ye mba no ko what ase hospital omu wie tu kendi fo ni bi ewie sika edi omumba no omu di omho eba ayaresa no ena ye so ye ko enti ye kebia ma ye be hu bibipa ene ye kebia chem se na ekoso na eboa omayo won se na mete enti mo so munfa mo hunjim na oma party MP ti se MPP ni papa for party on be boa mo amama komunim no munfa mo hu bo mo ye kebia muntie na mo we hu ye mo hi se we hu ye we hi na de twi na se to nema and Emma or China wumba benya ho faso a usimempe someone said na mechen some volunteers say me no ka say me anka me te say me obi a me nim no san to abama NDC or ye farmer no asa sika last time president Nanani Dr. Baumiam was onyaye no this year we nya and then I me catch him say NDC ba bema in kakran no ohia mo so mu ma dwen da ho nti mu nim ma dwen da ho ebe kakra mu de ne sa na fi edan ya mu de mo tu aba beda abonten na mu de edan na mu dem na han na mo fu say mu ya ho ye da bi e friend of poverty you have become poorer inti sana seche ye twema dwen esi so Valentine nani ni si den kwala na you so mu brain and omu do culture exam no wo hu obi a otimi ne sin anane to anane nsa to me boa no ema o tro bibi wo paper so da enye brain kwa na be boa ma wa tro bibi wo paper so ye catch ni NDC the scary government ni say Oh, come on, Valentine. Yeah, Catherine said they didn't invest in one Polani. Send the MPP and invest in what I say. Now, yeah, me there's a catcher and say, I have cried you super school. Into America, who's and baby come back as I cry the Yaniama. Now, son, obey you so I cry. Obey you, sissy cancer now, there. Yes, what I say. Into no MPP for Nancy, no more Tepasco, na say. Until I miss where I am, me desk and can call you school because Valentine, why we educated? Bet me at Nefie, wow, with Pasco. Once and I make wow, with Pasco because ye be wa broche hokrana yet, na my yamba no mesio mu ye. Once and I make channel. Ain't if I not I am them posa who can't bossy so. Ain't mamma madria, na mambo na bon kun, mamma fan bambe shankwalana MPP and normal bomb homody. Ain't near my costume. Yet Valentine, me demanusino. May catch and say little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Mr. Mahama is on the rampage to destroy all the institutions. MPP bar bemo. The neman kitten be status ninia. The bibi tachi added to it. Send a beya yebeko yenim. And I miss a chair and say the little foxes spoil the vine. Little no almost say pasco almost say we kakawa galam say kakawa. Oh yeah, and then the idea co him. Ghana for your cotua bar, Mama yen share your tree and share MPP. No mere party papa. I feel so. NDC for no more if you do some back and say young call Burkina no Mbranaso, Mumbra number country say young call Burkina because in Britain the country is right for us to go to Burkina to go and see Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but you want here.
Me did the Quabra, me free Bannett.
Get you, Quabra.
But I want to say, yeah, me rich, me who say, I say, ye Ghana need back. I also drink Ghana. Oh, radio swap. Oh, young Kuala say, the last caller, yeah, I want to say, Obama can't say. Last question here, Ubuzan said now, woman, a dear bay, idea now, or no need. Also, woman, I didn't be the more or my no. So, only solution be anchor or can say, what would you solution, but now, or trap on my cat. So, only solution be who said Galamse won't tell me, a buy, who talk with Sango Fossa now, or to say no, Ghana 42 minutes, and then I'm away. Only now, me who end this in Bakwa, what platform is and then, almost every oh, parliament. So, budget today by no, won't say end this new Baku Pempo, I can say, budget, oh, I have them there, scanner and Koye, I have them there, and Koye. So, and then my coin and any power to me, or say, or to me, ever say 10% illegal, 5% other illegal. Minimum the example for coffee, or Manu Busama. I don't know, maybe you have in charge of that. And I got a one kind of what's wrong.
Okay.
The school system. School system, I say. And Kuala passing because teacher Nina or no back say and Kuala Diano. Oh, 10 months in one try the cat. Now, any champion or the Babak side here.
Okay.
So, who is Juma? 10 months, you chalk. Oh, you mama, over here and teacher back side here. So, you never go on one, seven, common sense. So, common sense. NDC, all of us, only a generative hooligans. So, because if the masses are educated, so, and go say, I said, in the Sakai, or say, was a funny don't give to me, Sabi. So, and say, if they are educated, or beyond, sorry, I'm on the general, NDC is a whole, Mahama is a whole, Mahama is the whole. So, and you know, I just fun. Who will say that? Who will say financial answer?
No, correct.
No. Come on, man. Last, none to the boss say, and this one say, who sit down and I say, and then the same and oh, basement. If you have 2 3 floors, I remember. So, you bought dungeon, you bought storage, you bought baby secret places because I had church.
Yeah.
So, and it's only money now. I remember. Oh, enti the barometer I was so different to Amanano and Sana what's the main building no so. Oh, one legend from Sabi and into one tell you maybe I say. Politics no, the Baba radio song or say the Baba can and some a person before me hard their people in Ghana no almost to oh, I never put on mount. I had it, but young and I, Yamampayo, Mahama, Watasi Army, Watasi judicial system. Also, the same. And before almost to me, so I'm going to make a judgment. Oh, Ghana now, or you obviously, Makuma. And Japan, all by yourself, or say, when you're such 2 million area, and Japan or the 2 million bay. I'm a Jama Ghana for.
Any answer, Akas, and then sports team number. Obeto Monka, normally. Sports no general sports na brand Ghana dear amanoni obebia the world global sports no omodo ebre Monday ochina na nka ese mini alaji interview efa mo amwo properties wo krom ha popo se obekire mo kwan am betumi ede make sika alaji azi group na obeba Wednesday mum no betumi aba o se ochina no appointment nti alaji beba na edi nkomo one of the celebrated contractor or no etumi make sure say wo dan no obetumi the loft conversions near their bem ma wetumi use be their higher nkofo the tua wo mortgage nti alaji beba Wednesday oba ebedi nkomo nti ebema emuso yebeda mu na ase mo amantumi amfa mu na ebeda mu na ase eda yedi nkomo ochina nyame adom na ode yenkwa chen a yebesan ato aso
broken heart.